Call me Karma, cause I'm a huge bitch.
Karma is a bitch, so that I don't have to be. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Dutcherland's Housewives, House Moms Do Christmas in Albania. I decided to wear my shirt from the first episode of Drag Race Holland review, put a little red and green for Christmas, and wearing an earring a friend made. Isn't it lovely? I just love it.
It works well together.
I got it in the mail today, so it's perfect. Oh, I am so pale. I am so pale.
I'm so pale.
And you're a Christmas ornament, aren't you? You're giving me housewife, literally housewife, like mom who tries to dress fancy for just her family.
Aren't I?
Just for the cat.
Just for the cats, okay? I'm serving you the first ever look of Lesmita on this channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what was that again? Was it Albania?
It was, I think, exactly a year ago.
It was Albania, yeah. We started out this channel for Eurovision, and the first video we posted was Albania's entry. And
Please don't look.
Let's put a comparison up here. Let's do that. Over the year, we've collected some new materials, some new lights. Yeah.
And yet we are still poor.
There's still no budget.
The quality is still the same.
It's improved slightly.
With better lighting.
But it's still budget.
And
that's a bougie budget.
Budget.
Yeah. Our friend Neziri brought that into the world. And I was talking about the word with him, and he was like, let's just make it a word. Let's just say it every single time. So,
budget.
Do you have a budget? A bougie budget. Welcome to Tiranë.
What?
I said, welcome to Tiranë.
Tiranë?
It's the capital of Albania.
Oh. Yes, because we are currently there.
We projected ourselves into Tiranë, and we attended via television the Festivali Këngës, which was on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Yeah.
And as you guys know, Albania is the first to kick off the Eurovision season.
Every time.
Every single time.
Every single time.
And that's why we're here today. We're here to talk about the first entry for Eurovision 2021.
Yes.
Albania.
And we're not only talking about that, we're also talking about the Festivali Këngës because we actually watched it.
For the first time this year.
Yes.
So we have thoughts.
We have opinions, and let's share them.
Yeah. So first off, the winner of Festivali Këngës is Anxhela Peristeri with the song Karma.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Woo.
Queen.
Shall
we start with Anxhela, or do we want to talk about Festivali Këngës first?
I think I want to talk about Festivali Këngës first. Yeah.
Then we're going to start with Anxhela. Okay.
This dude always plays with me. So
after seeing last year that there were some really good songs in the Festivali Këngës, we were such a fan of Metana, who sadly didn't win.
Yeah.
But that sparked in us a desire to watch Festivali Këngës this year. So we decided to sit down and watch all the 3 shows until our bedtime. We've seen all the performances, and it was fun.
Of course, we already heard all the songs before, because they released them, I think, a week before. And then now we actually got to see them live performing this as well. Well, not live, because it was all pre-recorded.
Yeah.
But yeah, we actually heard them sing and performing it live.
Yeah. And it was kind of interesting to finally see what Festivali Këngës is all about.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard to follow because we don't speak Albanian, but it's such a beautiful language.
It is. It kind of felt like we were actually in Albania.
Yeah, because we put on RTSH very early on, so we watched the news in Albanian. It kind of felt like we were on holiday in Albania, because usually when we go on holiday we put on the TV as well and just see what's on.
And then you see the commercials repeating itself, so you kind of catch on some words.
All the reclama. But that was fun to finally see all the 3 shows, and of course then we grew to love some of the artists and some of the songs.
Yes.
We had like 4 or 5 favorites that we would really like to see in the finale, and got to the finale, all of them. When I went to Willy Blocks, I saw that our top 5 was also the general top 5.
Yes.
So let's talk about those.
Yes.
I'm gonna use the order from Wee Wee Blogs. So in first place was Neziri with Pendesë.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful song, such a good singer.
Yes. It was very captivating, and it kept repeating in my head as well. So
Yeah.
it got stuck in my head in a good way. Yeah.
Then in second, I think this was my top two. Yeah, for sure. A shared first spot. It's Rusi with Zjarri.
Queen.
Queen. When she started her song on the first night, to me, she was the only one that really brought energy to it all.
Yes.
And it was amazing. And just like
talented, brilliant, incredible.
just a shot.
Yeah, so powerful.
Shot. It was amazing. I love that. I think we'll be listening to that song a lot after that.
I mean, put it on Spotify, please. Please do that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because it's an amazing song.
Amazing song. I always live for people who can perform, okay?
Yeah.
And she brought it, and she completely sold the song.
Yeah.
And took us in a journey, and we were living.
We were on fire, baby.
Oh, and also the vocals were so good while performing.
Yeah, girl. Keep it coming.
Keep it coming.
Keep it coming. And then next up was Mirud, Nëse, Vdes.
I mean, we've already mentioned it in our
Yeah.
last video. The track was clearly our favorite.
Yeah, it's a song. I mean, it's on Spotify, so we've replayed it, put it on a playlist, spun it around.
So good.
Girl, it's an amazing song, and what I find amazing is that Mirud was, for Albania standards, was really going on a limb.
Yes.
And I applaud him for it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
He wore amazing outfits, really just stood there and represented what he wanted to represent. And I applaud him for that.
He's an artist.
He's an artist.
He's an artist. And can we please expect this kind of wardrobe for all the men competing on Eurovision?
What I do not want to see again is a guy in a t-shirt or a hoodie or jeans.
Or
no.
jeans, what?
And even suits are passé right now.
No.
I want to see glitter. I want to see outfits. I want to see an artistic vision. And I don't want to see like Spain 2 years ago with just a black shirt, black t-shirt.
Black t-shirt.
No.
With that kind of song as well, with like all the energy.
La
and then La
Venda
Venda Yacayo with the camisa negra. What is this?
No.
No.
We come to expect this from all the women, so why not the men? As soon as someone wears like a basic dress, it's passé. It's not done. She wins an award for worst dress or something.
Yeah.
And then there's men out there who just put no effort into their wardrobe. And we want to see the effort.
Yeah.
But our top 5 for Albania did put effort into their wardrobes, and Mirud was the only guy in that top 5. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
I love all of them. All
Love
three of
it.
them were amazing. So, next up, Xhesika Polo, Mbron.
Mbron.
Now, this was a ballad. I should say this again because I've said this so many times last year, but I personally tend not to like ballads. I had a really long phase in my life where I liked ballads and was really into ballads, and then I listened to so many of them that I just want power, I want energy, and the only ballads I really like are the ones that give me some type of emotion, that really awaken something in me, and Mbron was one of them.
Yeah.
This was such a good song. It was moving. I still don't know what it's about, but this is a song that's probably been stuck in my head the most.
Yeah.
That I've been singing. I've looked up the lyrics to sing along. Come through.
Yeah.
Come through.
There's something extra special about this one because Festival Këngës was kind of packed with a lot of ballads.
Yeah.
And in order to stand out, you really need to bring the emotion. I think she is the only one who really, really brought raw emotion on stage.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw her also cry after the performance.
It was so good.
I think it was like she just let it all out and we felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. And knowing Albania's jury, I know that they usually go for something more classic and more ballad-like for their entry.
Yeah.
So I thought this one had a really good chance to win.
Yes.
But unfortunately, those 4 did not win.
Yeah.
It was Anxhela Peristeri that won. Let's talk about the song Karma.
Karma.
Or Karma. So, first and foremost, I love that the song is in Albanian, and I hope she won't translate it.
Yes.
Please don't.
The power is in the language.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please don't translate it. Please don't.
So, in general, I think this is, it's a ballad. You know how I feel about ballads. But it's a ballad in Albanian, so points for that. It's a very classic song.
Yeah.
The instruments that are being used, the type of singing, it feels like a very classic ballad. And I think the vocals are really good.
What makes her unique, I think, is her classically trained voice. She looked amazing. She stood there. She was so confident. I think she was the best singer of that night.
She was one of the best singers there.
Yeah.
Like, you can really tell that her craft is singing. I did not hear a false note right there.
No, it was so comfortable. She felt very comfortable on stage as well. Yeah, she can sing, okay?
However, I do feel that this song, for her personally, and for Albania as the representative for Albania, it's a safe song.
Yeah.
It's a very safe song.
Yeah.
To me, the song doesn't really go anywhere interesting after the first couple of lines.
Yeah.
I mean, there's catchy parts of it, like the that stuck in my head.
Yeah.
But otherwise, this was not one of the songs that I could recall after the first or second night being like, oh yeah, that went like that.
Yeah.
I had to look it up every single time.
Yeah.
So in that respect, it's a safe choice. And I'm afraid for Albania that they're going to end up in like the mid crowd.
Yeah.
May qualify, may not qualify.
Yeah.
But like I was rooting for Albania because I was really interested in some power song.
Yes.
And we haven't seen that kind of song from Albania yet. Yeah, we've mostly seen power ballads.
Yeah.
But not yet. Like a song like Zjarri would have been so interesting.
Like very high performative.
High energy, high performance. Dancers, let's go.
Let's go. Let's get the crowd like cheering for me. For my
like
country.
A crowd pleaser. Like that really gets them gearing up.
Yeah.
This year from their home, probably.
Yeah.
I would have loved to seen that for Albania. But I mean, the song, it's a good song. I think that's what the jury looks for mostly.
Yeah.
But I do feel the jury is on a conservative side with their song choices.
Yeah.
Especially not with the winner per se, but the second and third place were also songs that I did not remember.
Yeah, and I did not really expect that. Like, at first we kind of thought that it was a people's choice kind of thing. I was like, okay, but when do the Albanian people get to vote, you know?
Yeah, we were waiting until the voting would start. Literally until the moment they announced the winner, and we were like, wait, what's this? Oh, wait, they're announcing winners?
Yeah, and I'm like, huh?
Oh, third place? And we didn't understand the language, obviously, so we thought they'd have different prizes, like composer prize or outfit prize.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. Oh, wait, this is top 3?
Yeah.
I did not believe
it. So if you are Albanian or you can speak Albanian, could you maybe explain to us like how the festival goes? Like, we do know now that the jury decides everything, basically.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? I want to know from you guys, if you're Albanian or Kosovan, how do you feel about not having a voice in picking who's your representative? Because, I mean, worldwide, Albanian and Kosovan artists are some of my favorites. My favorite artist right now, and has been for the last couple of years, is Dua Lipa. And she's Kosovan.
Yeah.
And she speaks Albanian, and I love that. And but also other artists like Ava Max, Werq, they all have Albanian roots or Kosovan roots or Albanian Kosovan. I'm not sure how the terminology works for that.
Yeah.
So you guys have it in you, and we saw that this year. And I think that's an increasing amount of representation for these kinds of songs. So perhaps Albania might send something more unexpected next time.
And to tie it back to the competition, to me, like, if you want to do a competition, you kind of want to showcase that and to also let the people decide with you. That was, I think, my expectation from this competition. So it was a bit confusing to me as to why only the jury had a say in this.
And also, especially, why did we then have 3 nights?
Yeah. I thought the whole point of it was to vote, but then it's not the case. So maybe this year things went a bit differently because of COVID. Who knows?
Perhaps.
Yeah. Perhaps.
But definitely let us know if you know more about it. We'd love to hear more about Festival Këngës.
Yes.
Since this was just our first time watching it.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely watch it again next year.
Yes.
We wish Anxhela Peristeri so much luck.
So much luck.
Let's hope you don't get lost in the crowd of ballots.
No.
Because I do think you're an amazing, talented performer. So best of luck. To see how far it goes, it really depends on what other countries are sending at this point.
Yeah.
But I do feel that Albania usually has a special place in the hearts of Eurovision fans because they are the ones to kick off the season.
Yeah.
So by the time Eurovision comes around, we've heard the song several times, forgotten about it, and rediscovered it, and enjoying it all over again. Thank you so much for starting the Eurovision season, Albania. We're so excited to be back.
So excited.
Our
first one.
First one.
Yeah.
So until the next country drops,
Yeah.
we'd say drink lots of water.
Drink lots of water, wine, all of the good stuff.
Yeah, and Merry Christmas. Let's
Merry
go
Christmas.
home.
Oh yeah, of course. Hello, Merry
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Let's go home.
We're gonna drop this during Christmas. So hey.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Crisis.
Merry Crisis.
Oh, that's accurate.
Ooh, that's too real.
Merry Crisis. And
Merry Crisis.
we genuinely hope you don't see your family.
Yeah, be safe, okay?
Be safe.
Listen to the lockdown regulations.
Wherever you are,
Wherever
listen.
you are.
Bye. Bye.
So, what are you serving today?
Christmas tree with a lot of white snow. For me, every Christmas is white.
Not me.
It's not for me.